Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Ursa and we have the most ridiculously stupid challenge that we're going to try today. If you didn't know already, I have a wonderful Discord community, and within that Discord community, a wonderful Patreon community. Those guys help me out massively. You probably will have seen them on the end of the videos. A great stellar bunch, and I asked them to design a game for me to play, and this is what they came up with. Win a Diplo victory, but you have to be at war with everybody all the time. I mean, honestly. I have no idea if this is even possible. This could be an absolute joke. The rules are simple. I must win a diplomatic victory, that's step number one. I must denounce and then form a war as soon as I meet any major civ. So that's continually being at formal war with every single civ in the game. And I must nuke everybody before getting a diplomatic victory. Alright, well, this is going to be interesting. I mean, if you want to have a go with this game, I've got these modes on: Barbs, Dramatic Ages, Hero and Legends, Monopolies and Corps, and Secret Societies, because quite frankly I love that style of game. And here are the deets of the map. You can come to Discord to find the exact save file. If your save file isn't there, it's because I got busy doing something, like watching Below Deck, really important things like that. But I will put it up eventually. But in the meantime, continents and islands, pretty much standard settings throughout, and those are your seeds. It's a deity map, it's standard speed, and we've got 6 players on. Why am I playing Arabia, you ask? Well, did they get an update in the patch? No, they didn't. Do I need to win a game with them to get my Hall of Fame completed? Yes, I do. I thought they'd be quite interesting as well, though, because they have a lot of faith. Not only can they get their worship building for 1/10 of the usual faith cost, which is pretty good, and that worship building gives me science, faith, and culture, and that worship building could be a pagoda if I wanted it to, which gives me diplomatic favour, more on that in a second, but I automatically get a great profit when the next to last one is claimed, so I haven't got to run around trying to find that great profit. I also get +1 science for each foreign city following Arabia's religion. That will be useless. I will not get that this game. Because I'm going to be at war with everybody. The Mamluk is a pretty good defensive unit, it heals nicely. The Madrasa turns campuses into a second holy site effectively. So, instant, pretty good religious power, faith equals science. I could go Void Singers, I plan on going Void Singers for even more science. I need to science up pretty quick to make sure that my army is continually relevant, because everyone is going to be at war with me the whole game. It's continents and islands, so I'm hoping there's going to be places to settle on the map on other islands, which will be, pretty useful for me, but ultimately, everyone's going to be at war with me, and there'll be people on this continent. So we've got to be a little bit careful. I've got to be defensive, I've got to be scientific. I need to get culture massively, because we need to get all the way to the end of the civic tree, right into the future civic, so that I can get carbon recapture. That's a huge source of diplomatic favour. And I need to be getting the old pagoda Renaissance wall monarchy trick. The other thing I discovered, and people keep telling me this, and I one day will learn, is that monarchy, actually, once you've got monarchy, you can get the card that gives you that +2 diplomatic favour, and then you can change to another government afterwards. I always thought that, that wasn't a thing, but it is a thing, because I'm an idiot, and people were shouting that at me all the time. What religion do I go for? Well, there's 4 religions in the game, I'm going to get the last one, and there are 4 things, incidentally, that I would be happy with. Feed the world, brilliant. You know it's brilliant, I know it's brilliant, everyone knows it's brilliant. Choral music, lots of culture, also brilliant. We could get work ethic, lots of production, just as brilliant, although, getting a holy site adjacency is quite tough if you're not suited to it, but that would be good. And Jesuit education would also be fantastic as well. So quite frankly, I don't care what religion I get as long as I get one. I can already tell that, because there's a breathtaking tile there, and also the fact that there's a desert tile with culture and faith on it, that there is a world wonder in this direction of some kind. That is exciting for me. I also have a huge floodplain. Again, we don't like capitals that flood, but we'll give it a good go. That's not the worst thing in the world. And we've got a pretty scientific area around here. I could put a +3 campus down immediately on that location, which is pretty good. I'm sort of thinking of that. It's very complicated, but it's the old 2 aqueduct system combined with a dam here. That would be pretty decent. I'm moving my capital across to this tile over there. I want to go 1 tile to the left, because quite frankly the idea of continually flooding is just terrifying. In fact, actually, I could also go for a holy site there if I really wanted to. So yeah, that's sort of the plan at the moment. I mean, compressing my capital into this little location is not too bad because I've got truffles over there. I could settle on top of the truffles, but I'd lose the production. I'd keep the gold, but I think I'm going to work that tile anyway. So yeah, quite frankly, this sort of works for me, actually. I'm just going to move myself there. And we're going to go discover this world wonder. 11 pins already, and it's still turn 2. Oh, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, here we go. Let's get cracking. Diplomatic victory whilst at war with everybody. You know, because we like fun in this game. I'm actually going to focus on getting a campus going to start with, so we're going to go straight to pottery. I don't need to rush holy sites, quite frankly, because, well, I'm going to get guaranteed religion anyway. Don't forget as well, we are on dramatic ages, so the idea of settling that initial city can be a little bit dangerous. Sometimes it's actually better to avoid settling in order to just hold back a little bit on that one. Actually, I'm just thinking, is it worth moving this down a bit and doing another approach? Nah, it's not really the same, is it? It's not really the same. Although, oh, actually, saying that, could I do that? No, the dam isn't on 2 sides, is it? Ugh, dams. So flipping confusing sometimes. Yeah, I'll keep with this. Although I'm looking to see if I can settle next to Allura. Of course it's Allura. Hermetic Order. Hermetic Order would be exciting for me, but quite frankly, I want to go Void Singers because Void Singers turn faith into science and culture. And quite frankly, I need as much science as I'm going to get. Now, do I go for the Pingala start or do I go for the Magnus start? Again, I want to kind of hold fire on settling just for a little bit, actually. So I may end up going Magnus start to get that extra bit of science going. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, that. Oh dear, too many choices at the beginning of the game. Yeah, there's not too much to cut. There's not too much to cut, so I'm going to go Pingala start. We'll see if I regret that. I don't know. Not gonna cook it, but I'll order it from Zanzibar. I like Zanzibar. Zanzibar, cool. Cinnamon and cloves. Oh, yes. Part of me doesn't really know why I'm rushing a scout start, to be fair. I mean, even if I get loads of scouts out, then quite frankly, all that's going to happen is that they'll get killed by the AIs as soon as I meet them. Oh dear. I mean, one alternative would be to pick up a monument quickly and go for that. I mean, I could just jump straight on that immediate settler. I kind of want a nice strong capital though, ideally, so I can get myself that government plaza, or that campus going really quickly with the government plaza. I mean, extra science is good. Libraries, I mean, Hypatia is the first scientist, which means I kind of want to go towards this if I can. So do I go builder or do I go monument? I never remember which one costs a lot. Builder is cheaper, but a monument is... let's go for that. Let's just go for the monument. I think it's worth it. There's always the chance that I pick up a builder from a goody hut. Lahore. Oh, faith into troops. Okay, disperse the barbarian outpost. Where is that? Where is the barbarian outpost? You're going to show it to where it is kind of here. Okay, there is a barb camp over here actually that we could kill. I could get a spearman from it with 155 gold. I think I might actually save that gold. Writing. We're going to meet another civilization pretty soon, I feel. It's where this whole playthrough goes immediately downhill. Because the thing is, to get a diplomatic victory, right, we can't afford to be too wary. We have to actually play ball a little bit. Because if we get too many grievances, we're going to have 0 diplomatic favour. So yes, I need to be at war with everybody, but I can't afford just to like kill things. Oh, they took the camp. Oh, that's so annoying. I was going to do that. Never mind. England. All right. This is the first people we're going to meet. Newcastle upon Tyne. You know the rules. Oh god. Oh god. This is going to go so terribly wrong. Dis the kin. That's the best thing to do in God King, yeah. Go on then. Oh, a goody hut. Give me luck. Here's a builder, but no void singers. That's not great. At least I've boosted irrigation. That does help a little bit. I know the holy site will go there eventually, but for now it's alright. Third farm, craftsmanship boosted. Nice. Just getting a slinger here, just because... Do I trust England to not attack me when I go to war with them? Of course, it's Belli. Formal war. Here we go. It's just, oh dear. Oh no. This is where we realise that Lahore is actually under the control of England already. Oh, and they go and levy the troops and it's all nightmare for me. Well, we'll do the best we can here. This game could be an absolute triumph or it could go absolutely terribly. I'm not entirely sure at this point. A warrior unit for some gold, I mean that would be nice. I prefer to settle, I think. Let's get that campus rolling. That would be a +4 there actually. That would be a +4. I mean, in theory, I could swap these around actually, like so. Yeah, that's actually a better arrangement, isn't it? Oh, that's a great food tile, but I think it's worth getting rid of it. Oh, I saved that, but actually, I'm now starving to death. Great, don't starve to death. Thank you. What are you working? Oh, lots of unimproved tiles. Oh my goodness, this is just. It's just a terrible start for my capital now I think about it, but it's okay. We'll get the campus going and I'm going to stop complaining, maybe. There's horses down there. There are horses down there, so there are options for me here. Just need to keep an eye on these things. Astrology, should we go for that now? Is it worth it? Do I go for archery? I don't want to jump on archery too quickly. Let's go for mining. Let's get that done. I could use some improved quarries, I think. That would be good tiles for me. Oh, a wildfire started over there. That's no good. Sheffield has now been settled. Lovely. England are actually attacking my warrior. Sure thing. I mean, go for it. I'll take you on in this narrow gap. This is like a sort of Helm's Deep Sparta situation, isn't it? I've got a very defensible capital. Even if the tiles are really rubbish, I'm just having a look. Nobody's actually getting great scientists just yet, so we've got a good chance of going for the first great scientist, actually. How are people going on religions? No one's going for religion. It may be a while before I get one, but that's okay. We're playing as Arabia. We're in no rush. There is a splendid campus. Lovely. Splendid indeed. Choose a pantheon. What have we got here? We could get ourselves breathtaking tiles. We could geothermal fissures. City patron goddess. That's not very useful now. God of the Forge would actually help me to get a bit of an army out to defend myself with. That would be not too bad. River goddess. I'm not really fancying that this game, but Divine Spark helps me get that immediate scientist. I'd love to get the libraries provide +1 science boost. That would be a huge step for me. Absolutely huge step for me. I love how early they get universities, Arabia, in theology. It's so good. Also, everything's burning here. There'll be some amazing rainforest tiles when this is all done. You know what? I think I am going to go for the great person point. I think for me, it works really well. There are other good options here, like really good options, but I think the extra scientist point just means that I can try and get this great scientist. It's really worth it. Really, really worth it. So I'm actually going to boost this quickly. If I can get that great scientist, it's fantastic. I just don't feel like if I put a city out now, am I going to get 10 era score? It's difficult to say. It's difficult to say. What I could be doing is I could get a granary going, or I could save the gold for a settler. I could get a builder going, actually, and improve these mines. That might help a little bit. Get the immunity going. You know what, a builder I think is actually going to be really handy. There's no other tribal huts that I can see here, unfortunately, so that's going to have to do. State workforce is done. Let's go for foreign trade. Haven't found that one just yet. I still haven't. I mean, I could go hermetic order, but the ley lines are almost certainly going to get put down somewhere that I don't want them to be. So I'm tempted not to do that. I think no, for now, Pingala. Let's just keep on getting through. I think, should we go for research or should we go for connoisseur? I like the idea of getting more science and getting higher tech. So you know what? I'm going to stick to my guns and go connoisseur. But if I can get down to grants, that would be brilliant. Yeah, the reason I'm going for connoisseur instead of researcher is basically it gets me the governor quicker because I'm running through the civic tree now. I'm going to get to early empire as quick as I can. That would be really good for me. England has gone for Protestantism. What does that have? Feed the world. Feed the world is already gone, as have Watts. Okay. Okay, I mean, it's not perfect, but that's fine. Gained another recon unit. How very useful. I guess I can man the front line. Not much for me to explore here. I just found another tribal hut, but no void singers. No void singers. Yeah, and just like I thought, one turn until a dark age. But dark age to start with is not a bad thing. I'd rather get it out of the way early. And then we can sort of look to super settle, I think. Oh, look. Barbs with the builder. Thank you very much. I'd love that. That'd be brilliant. Okay. Loyalty may be a little bit of a problem if I don't deal with it at some point, but for now, it's okay. Early Empire has been dealt with. Portugal. Portugal. How have I met you? Where are you? Who are you? Why are you? They're over there. Okay, they must have come from the other side of England. Sorry about this. It's not you. It's me. Promote. Grants. Okay, we're getting double great people points now. Hopefully I'll get that scientist. I think I should be on course to get the scientist to start with, so we'll get rid of that for now. What should I be doing? I should probably be settling, I think. If I could get a government plaza and rush that one through. I could get a holy site, seeing as people are now starting to get religions, but people are getting religions slowly, so there's no need to rush that one. I think a settler might be a good idea, actually. A very good idea. Yeah, my capital's just really not growing very much. Maybe I'll go granary settler? Should we go granary settler? Let's go granary settler. Let's do that. Are we going to get lucky here? Oh, diplomatic favour? I mean, useful enough. Okay, there's another one there. Come on, give me void singers. I want to be void singers. Okay, this scout. Actually, I'm going to wait just to... Oh, hello, Barbs. No, I will grab that then. Maui. Okay, that's intriguing. Void singers? No void singers. Boo. Oh, wow. Flood just washed away all of my improvements. Never mind, it's left some pretty decent tiles for me, actually. Bang, a new quarry. Quarries are good. Quarries help me build things. I like building things. Yeah, sorry, Portugal. It just has to happen. Oh dear, being at war with everybody is going to be such a pain. Oh, we met Anshan, though. That's good. Okay, that's our third city-state, so we actually boost political philosophy from that. See? War, what is it good for? Well, actually, meeting city-states. By declaring war on people, you meet the world. Oh, don't leave your scout there. Hee hee hee. Oh, that's fun. Oh, we're having great fun killing all of these random scouts that are just sort of lurking around my lands. Very good fun indeed. Gonna use some gold on a settler, I think. We've got to start settling. 13 turns for the next one, but that will go down as soon as I get to political philosophy and I get a better government in. So, I think Classical Republic for now will be absolutely smashing. God King I don't need anymore. I don't know why I hadn't changed that, to be fair. That was pretty terrible. Let's go for Great Scientist points and Urban Planning and Settlers. We can also go for First Envoy equals 2. Beautiful stuff. Right, I actually had an envoy saved. I can go for Anashan, actually. That would be cool. Should we do that? Yes, let's do that. Lovely. Recruit my scientist. Wonderful. I got the first one. She is amazing. A 3 library. I didn't build one specifically because I was waiting. Got 15 science per turn now, and I'm getting 4 scientist points per turn. Wonderful. It's just so rare I get that scientist, but I'm really glad we did. Even better, England is actually building some campuses right on the edge of their lands. That's amazing. It means I can just go pillage them. Wonderful stuff. Actually, I forget, I'm actually getting more scientist points, aren't I? Oh, lovely. It's because I've got the card in. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. People getting religions yet? Yeah, people are starting to get religions. I think a second person's got one. They've went for choral music. Okay, so it looks like work ethic or Jesuit education is where we'll be going this game. Oh, look at that flood. Bang. Oh, that was pretty appalling for England. A lot of their towns taken out in one go there. I'm settling down here on top of this wheat because I want to settle on the desert by Uluru. In theory, that's quite a good idea because I get all the extra era score. But thinking about it, I don't think I even need that much era score. Do I even need to settle near Uluru? Now that's a good question, that. Is it worth settling one tile further down and settling more into these areas? Oh, now that is a very good question. I quite like this iron. To be fair, that would be a good iron to have because I don't know if actually I can reliably take out Zanzibar, but I've got some iron here. That's a double area for iron for me. I think, you know what, I am going to settle on the wheat. I'd like to get that Uluru bonus. There we go, guaranteed golden age. Now I think that works for me. I'm pretty sure that was the correct thing to do, but just feels weird sometimes, you know. Second scientist, Eureka moment for mathematics and 1 random tech. Yep, that'll do. Let's just quickly pick that up. Machinery and mathematics. Okay. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. We have a bit of the swordsman problem here. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive long against those swordsmen, especially not with the ideal terrain bonuses going on. So I think I'm going to pull my poor scouts back and just sort of take a more defensive position with archers. I think that's the best thing to do. As I say, staying alive in this game is going to be by far the hardest thing to do. There's the archer. Perfect. Better city, that's good. That's good, and my third city goes there, Medina. Starting to really get some good settling going now. I think we're going to go for a builder in the city to start with, and we'll go from there, but yeah, we're just waiting to see what England throws at us, really. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Helge Torpen, The Broccoli, and everybody else who supports me on Patreon. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining Discord. You guys keep me going. You're the best.